Hello. Welcome to the stream. Tonight, we're playing the Alan Wake Remaster. From what I've seen, there's some pretty huge, significant differences. If you guys are watching this after the fact, where we are not live, I'll have a timestamp down below so you can skip the intro, because I'm going to say hi. We're going to be here for a couple mins, okay? I'm going to be here for a couple mins. What's up? How's it going, guys? Gray Feather, nice to see you. Hey, Samudo. One-eyed Samudo. What's up? Hi, Vicky. Hey, Lemma. Nice to see you guys. What's up, Red Dragon? Duzen, Fabiana, Soren. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this. This kind of came out of nowhere. This was announced not too long ago. And then all of a sudden, boom, this is happening. And now there's like Alan Wake 2 that's this big thing. And I'm pretty excited to see where it goes. Pretty excited to see where it goes. Hi from Sweden. Hello, hi, hello. I'm doing well. Thank you, Raikura. Thank you so much. So, how many of you guys have played this before? I played this... I should actually check the year. I want to say it was 2013. Alan Wake 2000... Oh, no. Alan Wake, my name. Yeah, 2013. That's right. Okay, so October 31st, Halloween 2013, we started this. And if you look at that video, it's pretty dated. It's pretty dated. So this is gonna be really nice. This is gonna be really nice. You played Alan Wake and the DLCs? Yeah, so the DLCs are included in this remaster. And small plug if you want to support your boy over here. There'll be a link in the chat every few minutes that will direct you to Alan Wake on the Epic Games Store. And you can use my creator code, ChristopherOdd, all one word, if you're interested. What's this game about? So this is a horror thriller game about a writer, Alan Wake, go figure. And it's hard to say much without spoiling it. There's a lot that I don't remember, trust me. I know that's not a surprise to most of you. But let's just say it involves him having more than severe case of writer's block and trying to deal with that. Yeah, it's a scary game. It is. It's not... So there's some jump scares, but not like, you know, not to the level that you would think horror game. I would say this is more of like this is like a more quintessential set the vibe game. If you don't know what that means, lights off, glasses off. Just kidding. Headphones on. Volume up. Okay? Volume up. That's the key. Good. Awkward timing. That was pretty awkward timing. But thank you. Thank you so much. Hate the ending. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. Thank you. Volume up. Beep, 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 beep. That's the key to enjoying horror games, I swear. People often say, like, oh, you know, like, how can it scare you? Like, you just how do you do that? You just turn up the volume a little bit more than you should. I also like to play in the dark. I'm probably going to tone down this light here just so we can all be in the darkness. Maybe not like that, but maybe I just go like very light. Is that okay? What do you think about that? And that's something like less distracting, but I'm still there, you know? Yeah, it's way more about atmosphere. Definitely. 100%. Yeah, this will be a full playthrough. We're going to do a few hours today. And then probably some later in the week as well. I'm going to Toronto tomorrow for one night. So yeah. Thanks, Fluff. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Okay, guys, are you ready? Should we just get ready to rumble here? Steve, I appreciate the new membership, my dude. Thank you, man. Okay, let's set the vibe. I got coffee going. I got water, lights off, headphones in, volume up, glasses on. Let's begin. If you've never played this before, honestly, just enjoy the ride. And if you have, don't spoil it for anyone. Let them experience this for the first time. There'll be a lot of things where I'm like, oh yeah, like, we'll see. We're going on normal. I would go nightmare if I could. I would, because I'm a psychopath. I came in to test the game, make sure that it ran smoothly, and it did.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone.
Well, that's
I was in
suspicious.
shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Good evening. If you got here, you're just in time. Reverse the controls. No, that was good. My sensitivity is a little bit intense here, so just hold on a second. I'm gonna simmer this down as much as I can. That's better. My left and right's still pretty quick. Let me see if I can even simmer that down more. That's better. Surprisingly, it's all the way at the bottom. This includes all the DLCs, yeah. Oh.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Now, I saw somebody asking about ray tracing. I don't believe that there's any ray tracing in this version, but we are playing in 4K now, so that's beautiful.
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Yeah, but lunch. Oh, only 99 more to go. We'll probably get all of those. What's up, Daniel? How's it going, man? Just one sec. Okay. Who's missing? Do we see anything there? No. But we do have a poster about ourselves. Ooh, hello. Oh.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder?
Not interested.
You're God. You think you just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it ends?
Scan that QR code.
You're in this.
Okay, so I have like I was trying to hold shift there, and I'm doing a sort of dodge.
You missed your deadline.
Yeah, there we go. I'm ahead of it.
You can't stop me.
Let's go, hit me. Oh, cool. Okay. I forgot about that.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Sometimes we get a cinematic moment. So, one of the big things is that we start to realize that a lot of things that are happening around us feel very familiar for some reason.
Feel to die by the hands of your own creation.
Okay. I can sprint. Am I out of breath?
This way!
Can we hustle?
Hurry! Wait, it's me! Play steward, remember? Quickly, get inside! There's no time to lose! Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
Someone didn't get the cinematic dodge.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
It's a pretty intense opener, actually. I like that. All the eyes. Jeez.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Hide in the fridge. Okay. Oh my god. How do I get out? Well, now we're talking.
Follow the light.
We're near death.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Okay, baby. Light heals. Darkness kills. Remember that, kids.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light.
To its ports I've been.
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. This way. There's no time.
How are we doing for volume? I know it was pretty loud for a second there, but there's going to be some
Must
moments like
follow
that.
me now.
Otherwise, are we good? Just let me know and I'll make some adjustments.
The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
He's melting.
You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun. Pick up the
Now you'll die.
Okay, so am I automatically aiming at that middle section? Ooh, seems like it. Pretty resilient. Holy smokes. Half R to reload
You've done
faster.
well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
In the night,
How much of this do I remember?
terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
I remember that we were a writer. Boosting the lights with the right button blinds the enemies and burns the darkness away faster. Yeah, cool. Now, the flashlight did seem to recharge a bit there. I don't know if it recharges to full if I don't use the batteries. So we'll try to experiment with that a little bit. Canadian name is Supreme. Yeah, I made a good case for it there, actually. Oh, okay, got him. Nice, 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 nice. So if I tap this... Okay. I'll just smash it to reload faster, I guess. I see a thermos!
This is it.
Whoa! 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 Okay, that's not great. Is that guy gone? Okay, let's heal, let's heal. Flare gun. Okay, one is to switch. All right. That's two, only 98 left. You've not played this, Anthony? Well, buckle up. You're gonna like it. I promise.
Just
Okay, that could be a problem. Whoa, cinematic dodge! No cinematic dodge. Automatic takedown there. Maybe we should blast the flare gun at him. Since we have no, since we have no real batteries.
you're dead. Just like.
Whoa. Oh, okay, yeah, that was definitely the intention. Well, I'd say that works pretty good. That's definitely the way to do it. Okay. See how we're charging up very slowly? So I think if we can get our hands on extra batteries.
I can keep this up forever.
Oh my god. See ya. Okay. I'm trying to see. Do I have like a stamina bar somewhere hidden? $97. Oh, that's probably not good. Those are definitely D batteries, yeah. I don't like that.
Alan, wake up. Baby, just another nightmare.
God.
Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
You guys should go back
Cheer
and look
up,
at the
handsome.
cutscene for this later.
We're
The
here.
original. This is a pretty big improvement, actually. Oh, what's up, Sherlock? Nice to see you, buddy. Our sprint is very short-term sprint. You don't think those are energizers in there? Those are like the off-brand? Feels like it. Probably rechargeables too. Well, they are, actually, we know, and that's why they don't last as long.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
It's a good idea. I will do that,
Damn yuppies.
but I gotta check for any potential thermoses. Yeah, like all of this, I mean,
Alan!
yeah,
before I
fidelity-wise,
miss
this
the
is
shot.
way improved. Controls are pretty much exactly the way that you would remember them.
Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice
Pat
to
Maine.
meet you.
Nice to meet you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
I admire the effort there. I do feel bad that we shut him down. But, I mean, if I give him the interview, then I gotta give everybody the interview, and that's like not, it's, you know, it's just,
Very nice.
couldn't be bothered.
I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Classic Barry.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Barry's the cutest boy. I believe you.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me.
That's
I'm looking
ODD for short,
Alan
if anyone's
Wake.
paying attention.
Oh, God, I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment.
I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Yo, Dear Diner. Very nice. So we wanted to kind of keep things under wraps, but we've got like
Don't blame me when you
cutouts
fall in
everywhere,
love,
like
'cause it'll
posters,
break your heart when you
nonstop,
have to
billboards.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Thank you guys so much for all the support. Sorry, I didn't want
Stay long, Mr.
to
Wake.
interrupt too many things
I
there,
can't
but
believe it.
X
I'm
Brady,
having a
thanks for the membership.
conversation with
Vicky, thanks for
Alan
the super
Wake.
chat. Bernardo, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Are you on your own, or is your wife with you? I can show you
Snoopy.
the town if you want. I get off work at 6.
Holy, that is forward.
Thanks, Rose. We'll be sure to keep that in mind.
It's a little aggressive. I don't mind it.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
Couple of bikers.
You put the lime in the coconut.
All right, let's see if I can put this on for him.
Up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep.
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
You need to give it a good solid whack.
Got it.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
He's about 55 drinks deep right now. Oh my god. Content ID. Here it comes. Copyright claim. Ooh, what do you see back here?
There, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am. I
No,
didn't want to
she's
wait.
not wrong.
I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Yeah. I'm trying to... Okay, so when I'm playing something like this that I've played before, but it's a little foggy, I know, like, the key... The big key things. But, like, the whole journey through those things is basically, like, new for me. But it's cool when you hear, like, a little bit of foreshadowing. I also don't want to, like,
Hello?
spoil stuff for people, so...
Mr. Stuckey?
It's a weird balance.
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
No. I'm telling you right now, if that happened to you, you'd be going home.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Mm-mm.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Yeah.
This really ought to be fixed. And then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
In the coconut.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
We shouldn't have woke him up.
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you?
Oh, let's see. Yeah, they are drinking.
I wish.
The lime in the coconut.
Andersons. They're local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bye, Mr. Wade.
I don't know if you guys have ever experienced true small town living,
Mission accomplished.
but that's
The
pretty
key and the
bang on.
directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait!
Who's this guy?
Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Why is he so out of breath?
That diner was a real nut house.
No,
Can
big
you
city
believe
boy.
This place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Bad man here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
I think this I have to actually mute legitimately. They gave us a list of like copyright songs and where they're at, and I think that was one of them. The jukebox might have got me already. I don't know.
It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia, the fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
We'll get there. But if I was a thermos... How far back can I go, actually? Control was great. Yeah, there was a lot of references to this game in Control, for those that don't know. And there was also a period of time... There was also a period of time where this game was unavailable to be bought because they had some licensing issues. Oh, I knew it.
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake
that's
was
cool.
a caldera. There was a dormant volcano under it.
Yeah, there was a period of time where this was unavailable because of some licensing issues, and there was a lot of work to like get it back into the stores. And when it went on sale, like super sale, before that, like pretty much everybody snagged it, which was awesome. It's a great game. And then it was gone for a while. You couldn't get it unless you downloaded it illegally, which I wouldn't condone. A lot of crows or ravens. How can you... Okay. I don't know if this is very naive of me. Is there a very clean way to tell if it's a crow or a raven? What are the differences? I need an answer from a tried and true ornithologist. I played Quantum Break? Yeah, I did. I don't know if I finished Quantum Break. I think I did like 1 or 2 episodes of it a long time ago. Bird leg cabin. The tails are different? Ravens are huge. Oh, really? Is that right? I didn't know that ravens were that much bigger. Like, real talk, I had no clue. Like, are we talking like eagle big? Ravens are huge compared to crows. Okay. It's a jackdaw, Leandro was saying. These things that we're seeing are jackdaws? They're not even crows? Hold on, I gotta survey the area. You guys know what it's like. Checking into this weird haunted Airbnb for the first time. I gotta know what's going on here. When focus is displayed, you can focus.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Ravens can mimic. They're the mega chads of crows. It's a good way to remember it. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Thanks for all the bird knowledge. That's awesome.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Oh, we probably need to do this anyway, right? Let there be light. Yeah, now we're talking.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
The island had once... It was a beautiful place.
That was weird.
I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here. Love story. Maybe it would be that again.
Oh, that was weird. That was a very strange little overlap. Okay. The island had a love story. What were the initials? Wait, what the frick? What? How did we get moved over here? Okay, what are these initials? TZ and BJ? Or IZ? Does anyone know? I guess that's a T. TZ and BJ? You know a guy who has a pet raven? Naturally, its name is Quaff. I thought that was your friend's name. Okay. Cellar. Some type of radio. You actually skipped the house exploration and scare. Oh, really? We're supposed to go inside first? Man, that's interesting. I like when games do that and it kind of does change things a bit. And good on you for remembering that kind of stuff.
Alice?
Unless you played this recently.
Honey?
In which case, still good on you.
The deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just
TZ and BJ.
Very famous artist, no less. But we'll see if we can rope them into an
Yeah, don't spoiler the name. Don't spoiler the names, though.
KBFFM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Well, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited.
We're like a celebrity here. It's beautiful.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBFFM. And now, some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
And Pat was on the boat, right? That was the guy that asked us for the interview? Nice.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Yeah, don't gotta tell me twice. On my way. Oh, pants are off already? Oh,
well,
damn.
Hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Okay, I guess. It's like a total buzzkill. Oh, that's cool.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not...
Whoa, did you see that?
Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice!
Holy frick. Yeah, she's like...
The cabin had gone dark.
Not just a
All the
little
lights were
afraid.
out.
Alice! I'm
Whoa!
coming. It's all right! I'm coming! What the hell?
Trying.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going, Alan. Wake up.
Alice? Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
That's trippy. Look at that.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
So we went from pretty bad husband to, I would say, pretty good husband very quickly there. But, like, I feel like using her phobia against her to get some space, that's a dick move. That's pretty bad. And you can tell he's done that
the gas
many
station
times.
was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Great.
Damn.
I forgot how good this game leads with light. There's a lot of games that do this. It's very, like, standard video game stuff, but this is... They do a very good job of guiding you subtly.
Hello?
And in this case, not so subtly.
Hello? Is someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Is that right? You found a manuscript page. You can access them with F5. Okay. The title
Departure
page.
By Alan Wake.
Wake attacked by shadowy
The
murderer.
man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Okay, well, I will try to find as many of these as I can. I wish that this wasn't a thing where you can only find certain ones in like a different difficulty. That's too bad. Because I would play on that if I could, but you can't even unlock that until you go through normally. Yeah, we'll definitely try to find them all. I saw Jim asking if this is going to be on YouTube. Yeah, this will be, as soon as this video's done, it'll be up there. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah. What's up, Jolie? Yeah, but they also went there for vacation too. He didn't want anything related to writing, so it's not exactly great on her part either. Yeah, but like, I think she's coming from a supportive place. You know, she's like, maybe this will like get him his mojo back. Which, if I was him, I don't know. I don't think I'd hold that against her, but at least not to the severity that he did. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay, we're clear here. Either way, it happened and we freaked out, and now we're in the forest about to die. This should be good.
Anybody there? Please. I've been in an
Oh,
accident.
God. I haven't played a horror game for a long time. It's been a while. I don't know what the last one we even played on the channel is. It's been so long.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
That is a good sign. Oh, man. Maldorah, thank you so much. Demonetization sucks, so here's to you. Also, Ati says, we don't talk about the FBC or vacations. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's very kind. I appreciate that. Thanks. Let's see if there's anything over here before we dive in there. Maybe? No. Dinkinia, thank you for the 5 months. I appreciate that. Afternoon stream while you work. Awesome. Where do you live that it's afternoon right now? That's good.
Anybody there? Please. I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen,
I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
His axe glistening with the blood of his victim.
Thank you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
We know from earlier that his cardio needs work, so we should be okay here.
Fair and square.
Where's my, don't I have, like, any of my flashlight or anything? Oh, God. Manuscript. Whoa. Can I do this here? This is not the time. But I'm doing it anyway.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
It's encouraging. This looks like a not spot I want to be in. Okay. Oh my god. Whoa! Oh, his voice.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
I think he's already done that. There we go. We're geared up. Much better. Batteries? Yeah, those are D's, definitely. Got 6.
During your recommend trying walking, it's the latest thing. Incontestably proven health benefits let you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You can see the sights and keep those cholesterol levels down at the same time.
Yes.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
Hello?
Took down the whole telephone pole. I was going to say, why wouldn't he just cut the line, but... The whole telephone pole works, too. Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. No, that's fine. I don't know if you noticed this with the first time you played, but in regards to Alan's cardio, it gets better the further you get through the game. Oh, cool. Thanks, Spear. That's neat.
The bulldozer had gone over the cliff with the office.
That's awesome,
I hoped
actually.
Stucky had suffered the same fate, but I wasn't planning on staying to find out.
I'll 1v1 Stucky right now. Can I... Oh, yeah, cool. Very inviting. Okay.
There were more of them.
I'm gonna let this thing charge. Looks like I can still get like a little bit on them.
My head pounded with a concussion.
Nice.
I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies.
Oh, look at all the
just
marks.
Disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Yeah, someone has done that. Oh, there's a flare back. Okay, sick. So we're pretty much geared up to where we were before. Yo, Steve, thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it, dude. A flashlight and a pistol, all you need in life. That's true, actually. That's true. We can't argue that. Oh, okay. So that was actually what we were supposed to see the first time, and then that would lead us that way. I feel like, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like a lot of times games have this kind of defined sequence of things they want you to do. Just because I'm in this headspace where I got to explore everything all the time, I sometimes break those sequences. And I like when the game reacts to that and makes it so that I'm
The Dark Forest was the
rewarded for
last
it.
place I wanted to go. But I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Let's see if we got anything back here. No, we're clear.
It's rabbit season.
Ooh! Oh, that's my flare! No! Not my flare! Okay, well. We're one flare down. One down. Yo, Conrad, thanks for the 5 months, man. Thank you so much, dude. 5 minutes went by in a flash. So excited to watch you play this game once more. I adored your first run. Thanks, man. Yeah, I can tell that you've got an affinity for it, don't you? You know this game very well, I feel. This might be a page. Yeah. Okay, so this is... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, is this one of those situations where you find them in order? But there's no way. Well, maybe there is. But I don't think there's any way we've missed 6 pages.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now, she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his
She was the one
wife.
at the diner.
She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Mm-hmm. So, I think what we'll do with these pages, we'll read them as soon as we get them, no matter what. But then, once we have like a full, once we have all of them, then we'll go through the beginning and kind of take the story as it's supposed to be read, if that makes sense. Steve, thanks again, man. Did the batteries recharge the flashlight instantly? Yes, yes. So in like heated battle, that's when we'll want to use those, but I'm going to try and be stingy. Maybe I'll just do a no battery run. No battery playthrough. It's very easy to miss pages. Yeah, I know in my first playthrough I did not get all of it. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the frick was that? Holy... Oh, I hate that. Oh, God. Awesome. Awesome.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Looking pretty shaky there, Alan. Oh, hello. Good soup. Altanova, how's it going? Gonna do my own Let's Play of this tomorrow, so won't stay and spoil the game for myself. I wanted to come in and support. Oh, thanks so much. Thank you so much. Good luck with your playthrough. Oh, I thought I had one behind me as well. Where did this guy go?
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Stucky's gonna get this flashlight stuck in a hole he doesn't want anything stuckied in. If you catch my drift. Now I'm like paranoid about trying to find all these pages. Whoa. That guy just chuck an axe at me? Oh, God. The no battery run might be pretty challenging. You know what? I will try it for as long as we can. I'll do it in like an absolutely dire situation. We'll try to save as many batteries as we can. Can we climb? Sort of. Because there's Stucky's grounds here. I don't like the arrows. I don't like that. I saw somebody in chat mention that they were...
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
That they were looking to make this an open world game when it was like beginning of development or something. Can I just say I'm really glad that they didn't?
Here. There had to be a way to get up there.
I just feel like I feel like open world games can get very distracting, and especially in a horror like thriller style game.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Yeah, okay. I just feel like you lose a lot of tension if it's open world. I much prefer horror games to be... Write it for me. You know, let me experience it. Just write it for me. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez, the axe throw. I don't remember them throwing axes in this game, like, at all. Follow the arrows that'll lead you to a cache? Yeah, I know that.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Don't you worry. I'll get it. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. I hope this isn't a situation where I'm never going to have enough shotgun bullets. Wake attacked by birds.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
All right, let's go back and hit the arrows. Does Alan Wake come with the Alan Wake's American Nightmare DLC? Yeah, the remaster comes with all the DLC. I think there's 2, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's 2 DLCs. Looks like we're going up. Alan needs a treadmill. You want to know something crazy? So during... not crazy. During today's XCOM premiere, I was literally building a treadmill.
Taken. They're taken.
The Taken are filled with darkness. Okay, so that's what they're called. We were building a treadmill. My buddy and Iram and I. Said you needed 2 people. I'm telling you, probably could have used 5. It was insane. And if you really want to just test your relationships, build a treadmill. And if you survive that 2.5-hour process, you're meant to be friends. And or married. Or both. Sell it to Alan. I'll let him use it. I'll let him use it. I've been getting into, I've done like a few jogs lately instead of my usual walking. And it's been okay. I used to go to Orange Theory Fitness all the time. But we moved, and so it's too far away to be like practical now. And so I'm like not quite where I was at one point, fitness-wise, so I'm trying to get back into it. Move log lift. I think I see a thermos over there. I'm guessing this needs to be, like, in the middle. Good soup. I already feel like we're running for longer periods. Like we're ripping around here now. I think we saw a ladder on the other side of this, right? Oh, let's switch back to this gun, by the way. You're into fitness, are you? I mean, like, I'm trying to be. I'm really trying to be. I wouldn't describe myself as into fitness yet. Ooh, that was close. I feel like until I do something for about a year, it doesn't really count as being into it. So we'll see. Talk to me in like 6 months. Shotgun? Oh yeah, baby.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and it would keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller,
oh,
you're on the air.
Okay, let's listen to all these.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find him.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
We're officially on Toby watch, guys. Okay, do not forget. If you guys see Toby, feel free to point that out. Okay, I would really love if this didn't automatically switch our guns, but I guess I'll deal. Last night... Wait, is this another one? Is there another cache this way? There's a page. Wake finds pages. So I see Leandro in chat saying it seems like the pages that we're finding are like happening to him in the game. Yes. Very strange. Weird.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
When he's talking about walking Toby, and it's like this late at night. Last night, Walter, myself, Aram, and my friend AJ, we went for a walk, and it was late. We usually don't go in darkness.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state.
Whoa.
Burster is the best with no coat.
Belly Burster?
Is second best. The famous dog is...
Long story short, I have a headlamp that I use when I'm camping and like some other lighting stuff. And we went into like some back trails like in darkness. That lasted about 7 minutes until we got freaked out. We're like, nah, we'll go to the streets. And Walty was like, high alert. Do not recommend. It was way more dense than this. I'm talking like old, like these trails, these are wide. These could fit like multiple people. I'm talking like single trails through forest. Not recommended. Okay, what is making that noise? Whoa! Jeez! Burn? Burn? Oh, I'm at max batteries. Get a friend that takes a bullet for you like that guy. That was really nice. Oh, safe haven. Okay, okay. So, that other yellow thing that we saw on the rock, do you think that was leading to this safe haven? And not like a cache or something? Whoa! What the frick? They can come from behind? Man, that was not a cinematic dodge. There we go. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. That's harder than you might think. Oh, I don't like the fact that they can just come up from behind you like that. Oh, he's behind me again? I thought I heard it, but I wasn't sure. So if we fully light him up, then it's 3 shots pretty consistently. What's that? Oh my god, are you kidding me? There's another one. I can hear him. Axe to the back. Right. Let me just grab whatever I can again here. Heal up. I think it looks... Oh, maybe they just keep coming here. Like, I'm actually just gonna... Okay. Oh, okay. Good. Oh my god. Love that. I don't need to be here anymore. See you later.
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
Oh, hello. Are any of these ever traps? Like, do they always guarantee something cool? It would be kind of neat if they weren't... Like, if the odd one was...
Salad, no. A man like me needs a hefty meal. That's for the day.
Sounds like he's on serious roids. Another page.
We enjoy the magnificent.
See ya. I feel like if I see 3, I'm whipping out the flare.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Okay, so that's him talking to the sheriff. Lithium? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel like we have so much ammo.
Science. It bestows immortality on
I forgot
those
about
who
these.
advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Not quite as scary as Threshold Kids.
Gentlemen of the press,
Yeah.
I am Dr.
Good call.
Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon
I don't like
against
that.
your own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait. What you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools. Gaze.
That's this machine.
Quantum immortality.
Oh no.
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. Night Springs.
That's sick. I love these. Too bad. We'll call that episode Death at the Moorcock Institute. Yo, Fairy Goddamage, thank you so much for the super chat. You guys, honestly, that's you've been super generous. Thanks so much. Thank you. Can I jump this? Should I have turned that off? Oh, it's setting us up for something here. Unlimited bullets. Where is that one that I'm hearing? Jeez. Oh, there's a few here.
The engine!
Let's just clear the field a bit.
Is an easy and fatal mistake to make.
Whoa, okay, he flanked. I got you.
This place tool got inside there.
Where is he? I think I probably have to burn him fully too, right? Wow, take your time. Maybe I can't. I wonder if he's even possible to take down here. Look at him just warping time. Oh yeah. Woo!
Stucky's
very
body
convenient.
vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Very convenient gate. Hey, good evening, Havern. How you doing, man? It's nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. Where was that box? There we go. Alright, we're maxed anyway. Wait, are we? Yeah. 1 for Alan, 0 for Stucky. We did get tutorial murdered, though. So we can give that one to Stucky.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
Yeah, I recognize that too. From the boat. There's something out there. Flashing.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Stucky taken.
Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him. The Deerfest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that was trying to focus on, but... So a week's gone by. Oh, right here. Okay, okay.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
Hello.
I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark.
I forgot about
I
this.
could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
I'd say so. Oh, Nordic walking again. '68th annual Deerfest, September 15 to 18. Games and activities, raffle tickets, fishing competition, pie contest, surprise competitions, live music. For the children, Bucktooth Charlie in the afternoons, and Montgomery the Mystic's Amazing Phantasmagoria in the evenings. Don't miss the legendary Deerfest parade. Okay. Where on there does it say don't miss the legendary Deerfest parade? Brightfalls.com? Hold on a second. I gotta check. Brightfalls.com. Do we have anything? Haha! We do. Interesting. Brightfalls.com leads us to... Is there a picture of it in here? No. It leads us to this picture of a deer. Like, kind of their, like, welcome to town banner.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker, you are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen, I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head.
And it's
Are you
weird how
okay?
everybody recognized
Listen,
him before, but she
we'll
doesn't.
figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
Here we go, baby.
A candy-colored clown.
Gotta mute it. Gotta be muted. This is, I think, Roy Orbison. So I'll entertain you with my sultry tones of Canadianness in verbal format. Graphics are definitely sharper. I mean, if you compare it to the original, it's night and day different. Like, not even close. Not even close. It looks like I can just hit enter here. I don't know if there's like a big thing. I just don't want to skip like an actual cutscene. So I think I'm gonna hit skip. See what happens. Oh, nice. Yeah, sick. I love this.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me.
I love summaries.
I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Thanks, Skittles. Enter only skips the song. Awesome. We did not find the dog that was mentioned. Which is obviously our top priority now.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
You got it.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
What a sick pad. This is nice. I don't know what that view is of, but it's nice. Can anyone tell me what's weird about this living room by modern standards? Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. There's a TV in the box. We have plans. Never mind. Never mind. Let's not go to Alice just yet. You can tell all of their paintings are from IKEA. Not slamming. I have some myself.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors, as many roadways are already closed.
Somebody says, what's wrong with the living room? There's books. Yes, exactly.
The weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Okay. This is the second QR code I've seen. 1 second. I'm checking. Anything? It's something. It's taking me to YouTube. Oh, it's a vision. Whoa. Okay. You guys. You got to do this. Okay. Return to Sender can't... What I can't forget, Alex Casey, the things that I want in the fall of Casey. No, you gotta scan this. I'll play it through my mic.
The dark place was an endless waking saw visions carried by the ebb and flow of different dream states. They seeped in from the reality beyond. Things I had a connection to, but also things I couldn't possibly know. I used them in my writing to make it real, so that the parts that weren't would become so. And there were visions that I knew were not real. Ideas I had lost, often of Casey. I had written about him for years. I used them as well. The lies had to feel true for them to become true. Had I always written this way? Even before. Seen things without realizing I was seeing them. Thinking they were mine. Was this what inspiration was for me?
So this is just titled Vision 2, Vision 02. It's an unlisted link on Remedy Entertainment's YouTube. They've turned off comments and likes and all that stuff. Yeah, feel free if you guys want to share it in the chat. That would be cool. Now I'm curious about that first one that we saw. It's probably Vision 1. But okay. Sudden stop.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end.
New voice?
I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
If one of you guys can DM it to me on Discord, I'll pop it in the chat. It'll let me post a link. If you can flip it to me on Discord.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Okay, thanks, Samuto. The link's in the chat for you guys. And for people that are watching, just look at the, if you're watching this later, look at the chat history and you should have it.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Dang.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
That's a sex joke. That's a sex joke. Do I have to go back over here? Of course. Of course I do.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Alan? Yeah, she's scared of the dark.
Alan!
Coming.
Please check the fuse box.
Okay.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
Do we know why she's scared of the dark?
sorry.
Well, I'm sure we'll learn it later, but...
It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Okay, where do we get those?
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and
The
magic
clicker
light would scare
was
the
in
monsters
control,
away.
I think.
Sure.
As one of the,
Here it
like,
is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story,
What are they
writer
called?
boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
An object
I
of
love
power
you.
or something?
Even if you are a liar.
Object of power?
Thanks for this.
man, they have a great place. Yeah, is that what it was? Object of power? I think so. Something like that. But one of the things that the
Any nausea,
group was like
disorientation,
protecting.
anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Well, then,
we're
Mr.
not going to be
Wake, we're
taking it
done
easy.
here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
I don't understand. Yeah, why is there a fish here?
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Okay.
She's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
Yeah. Doctors, the classic oversharing occupation. Hey, is that the, that's the diner person.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
She was the one at in the hallway.
Being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be sure
Or
to take
not.
care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
I'm not sure.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
What?
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
I got that.
That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
You're not going to find Stucky.
Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Got it. Got it, ma'am. What was that? Richard Bow, Bruce Dansky, and Jacob Miller on a camping trip overdue haven't been in contact. If you've seen them or know their whereabouts, please call 555-9932. Totally not a made-up number. Thank you. Richard Bow, Bruce Lansky, Jacob Miller.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this.
Barry?
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Oh.
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight.
Mr. Wake, can I help you
Don't
with
do nothing
anything?
stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Hey, you! Can you help me? Can you turn the light
Kind of looks like
on?
Louis C.K. for some reason. Hey? It's got like a Louis C.K. vibe.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Well, yeah, no, totally trustworthy.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
I told him.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, "Go through the fence on the left."
Okay, I see.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before we go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deerfest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Yeah, you guys talking in chat about
The caller had told me
things
to
being
find
revealed.
a hole in the fence
Totally.
behind
If
the
you're
police
confused,
station.
just stick with
There
it.
was something for me in an abandoned car. The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife? Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Oh, good. He's resting. What
A
the?
writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
That's got to be tripping him out.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their actions,
Hey, Ollie
of
Bobs.
course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Whoa!
Hey, come on!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
He
If
definitely
you have
looks
business
different.
With Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right.
So is
I don't
Alan
wanna
thinking
press
that guy
charges.
was making the threat?
Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
That smirk, oh my god.
Who's Max?
Yeah, he's pretty gross.
What
he
an
looks
airhead.
better, but he's gross.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Moop, it's really good to see ya. It's really good to see you. I've been doing great. I hope you're doing well also. Nice to have you back. The skeleton of a Columbian mammoth. The Mammothus columbi. This specimen, estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 81. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 98 when the Columbian mammoth became Washington's state fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot. Oops.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared?
I know,
When was the last
Barry.
time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Do I think the mammoth will come after me later on? I could only dream. I wish it told me how many thermoses I was carrying. I'm pretty sure we're down to like... We're definitely in the 80s.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Oh.
Hey, Rusty, right? You run cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call.
Oh.
Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing... Listen, you hit your head.
Barry, you don't understand.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
I think he was gonna... we started saying...
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
He started saying
and
what
hey,
happened to the
if
dog.
you take a walk
but-
in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know. I just don't want any trouble.
Right. Thanks.
Okay, so the dog stepped in like a trap of some kind?
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I don't think we need to try that hard to make laughs on Barry. Well, pretty much take care of itself.
That's just crazy talk, Al.
What's up, Ivansky?
Al.
That's awesome, man.
Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Bear
Damn
trap.
it, Barry,
Thank you,
the
Sucker.
killer.
Thank you.
This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous.
He's just gross.
Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what.
Probably.
This is so not worth a 15% commission.
15%. So how much does he have to be making for that to be worthwhile? 15%. So if he sells a book deal for $1 million, he gets 150,000. It's pretty good. It's a pretty serious living. I wonder what the standard is for agents in this field. I can't imagine like it's that high. Maybe there's certain agents that have more pull, like in the sports world. Oh, yeah, okay. And so between, I guess maybe between chapters, we're not going to have, we're not going to have all of our weapons and stuff. So we're going to have to build that all back up again every time. All right. We'll leave these on. For Barry, you know. Really fancy cabin, must be cozy. Yeah, if you like death. Oh, there is something here. Got the hot tub, of course. Currently empty. How creepy would that be if there was just a random body in there? Never addressed by the game? And people are like, what was with the random body?
I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Lock the door now.
Yeah, good call, Barry. So some of these manuscripts, like, they really don't want you to miss them. Like, maybe we've missed this one.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
As it should. Hold on.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice. Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
Maybe run faster in the full moon. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Did you guys hear that? That was definitely footsteps.
Really, just take
right?
the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not
We saw that.
in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
I swear we heard footsteps out there. That was weird. Drop hazard? Look at this thing. Like, no way. You wouldn't be sitting out here for too long. Or at all. Yeah, there's a little wind. There's a little wind. Jeez, what is this now? Hold up. What is going on? Is that like volcano things happening? Okay. It's cool. Oh, here we go. Is there like a better perspective I can get? Not really.
The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs. Tonight's episode: The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face.
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
The cinematography of this like old school Twilight Zone clone is like pretty bang on actually, with like the weird little zooms and the what do you call those, like the stingers, the stings, music wise when they do the zooms. Classic Night Springs. You love to see it. Are they coming at me? Yeah, I think it is hitting him. Yeah, he's like a mirror monster. Think of it like in today's day and age, it would be like Black Mirror episodes or something on Netflix. Oh, we're way down here.
Rose knew that Rusty was in love with her, and she liked him too. She liked him a lot.
Rose is the
dance,
diner lady, right?
And life had certainly taught her the value of a man who was gentle. He treated her well, made her smile, made her feel good. But Rusty wasn't the prince of her dreams, and that tended to underline the unbearable truth. She was no closer to that Hollywood magic than he was.
You only need light against the burbs? Okay. I forgot about birds being a thing.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
That's cool. Okay. I see what's going on here. Jesus!
The vision left me weak.
What the?
This was no head injury.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Please, help me!
I'll get to you in a second. I got books to read. An fmod error. An invalid parameter was passed to this function. Data, audio, dialogue, generic, wake, exhausted breath. A little too exhausted if you ask me. Rip. That's good. That's good. Love that. Wake, exhausted breath. That's probably, I ran him too hard. That's the problem. We've been pushing him. We've been holding shift basically the entire game. He collapsed. Pretty realistic. Exhausted breath came back to haunt him. Yeah. Okay, let's try it again. Now we're laughing.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone. The ranger's office was locked. I'd need a key to get in.
I see him.
Hello? Somebody back here.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found.
Oh, no.
Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
Oh, you never say that.
Couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
Okay, where do I do the power? Need to find like a fuse thing, or is there something outside?
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
I hear something like buzzing. Yeah, there we go.
Hello. I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Whoa. Get me out of here.
Rusty!
You're kidding me. Oh, that's probably
was
not
covered
good.
with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
I just need hunting licenses.
What do I do about those? Oh, hello. Ah! Ah! Can I burn these? Yes, but why? I don't remember these at all. Oh, I think this is what was damaging me. Yeah, okay. It wasn't... I thought it was maybe getting hit from behind with axes. Nope. god. Oh, not the dog. Oh, the dog too.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Yeah, something did tear a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals.
What the? Whoa!
Obey! The Park Ranger's instructions at all times. Fishing! No! Those prisoners! The purchase of park fishing license! Never! Railroad closer than 100 yards. 2 bears and wolves! Never approach any other wildlife closer than 25
Hurt him!
Pets must be leashed at all times. Never leave your pet unattended.
It's not fair if he can go through walls.
To remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park.
Gotta keep him lit for a bit.
This includes even rocks you may find along the river, or even simple berries.
Oh, come on. Is he leading me? He's leading me. I better get this. Excuse me! Ah! Oh, that ain't good. Okay, I guess maybe there was some time to get in there. Oh, who's that? Just friends. Oh, hello. This would have been helpful. Oh. I find so stuff like this is like in this game, I guess you can make an argument that this could exist, where you'd have like this huge stash of unlimited bullets because of the way that it is. I'm just trying to not be so blunt about it. What? Okay. They finally implemented achievements in the Epic Store? Yeah, man.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Seeing if we got any pages in the woods here, but seems pretty clear. Oh, never mind.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been.
Oh, no.
He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Yikes. Rusty is the guy that we just killed, right? Or do I have him confused? Poor Rusty. That was just a classic overthink where I'm like...
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Moonshine Cave? Yes. Oh, I was just gonna say, we haven't seen any yellow arrows for the longest time. What? That's a voice, right? No, for sure that was a voice. I don't know what it said. Yeah, you heard that, right? Okay, good. Sometimes when I'm playing stuff like this, I can kind of like psych myself out and think I hear things. There's been so many videos where people are like, I didn't hear anything. I don't know if they're trolling me or not. No. Oh, damn. Oh, hello. Yo, that's one of these. I don't think I need to be as stingy with my bullets. I'll probably regret that.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Why does that not surprise me that Barry and Al don't have the same taste in women? I feel like we got a bunch of pages that are not here currently. Oh, hold on. Oh, geez. Like, look at all this. Where are these at? Do I have somebody on me? Oh yeah, hello. What is taking so long? That was weird. Ah! See ya. Ah, I missed it. Oh, he's got me pretty good here. I almost batteried. Almost. If that turn didn't go well, batteries be flying. Is this one of those spots where they just keep spawning? Felled by lightning in 1937, this exceptionally tall Rocky Mountain Douglas fir, Pseudotsuga menziensi, subspecies glauca, obviously, was over 200 years old. According to local legends, it stretched beyond the stars. After it fell, it was measured to be 66 meters tall, nearly a record length. A great old one. That's cool. Jesus. Oh, did I just whiff that? I sure did. Alright, so it's one shotgun blast or 3 regular bullets. Hold on, I gotta check this side still. I think we're good. Frick. Come on, Al. Come on, buddy. Push. You can do anything for 30 seconds. Except for run. Yes. Okay. Okay. There we go.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Who could that be? And where is that thing? I feel, okay, that's the second axe we've seen tossed into some type of electrical deal. And I feel as if we should be probably taking that as a, you know, weapon. Oh, there we go, there we go. The taken are filled with darkness. I wonder where the marking is, though. They're really coming at us with all this crazy weaponry. Oh, I'm stuck in a bad spot here. There's like 100 of them. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is really bad. To the lights! Oh, they don't care. Or do they? Oh, that's interesting. I did not know that. Okay. So they just leave. The no battery challenge is still alive. Is there anything I missed back there? I feel like that was a pretty big area. No, I think we're
Agent
good.
Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew
So
that
this is
impossible
Barry
horrors lurked behind
we're
the
talking about here?
storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
I think he's immersed. I've seen some players who focus more on hating the game. What do you mean? What do you mean? We're on normal difficulty, John. It's not. It doesn't seem too. It's not too difficult. It's just I think the having the no battery thing makes a difference for sure. It's actually probably way more enjoyable because it creates a bit of tension. I feel like that should actually be a mode the game should add, because it's doable so far. Where I don't have to reload at all, like reload the batteries. It's just you got to be moving. I always feel like it's weird to watch somebody like shit on a game. I don't know, that just is weird to me. It just feels like there's times where it's obvious or like, okay, something's dumb here, but if that's like the whole deal, I don't know, it's weird to me. But to each their own. Not judging. Yo, at Choose, thanks for the 5 months. Shit, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. Holy shit. I got it. What the? I can't even. I'm in no control there. Yeah, now we're talking.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
This is the Raccoon City PD.
Kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
So I guess that's teaching us if we haven't figured out to use the flares.
You can see them too?
Oh,
Hell,
wait.
Of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Oh.
Why? Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was
Oh, so I just drop it? Okay, so I can like middle click and just drop it in an area?
Come on, Wake. You better keep up. You set him up, and I'll knock him down, Wake.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. I'll just light it up when we see something, I guess. You want to start knocking them down, or what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? In my opinion, not super effective. Yeah, and surprise, surprise. I've got no guns! Oh my god, dude. No! I queued. I think I have to. Gotta queue. Dude, maybe land a shot or 10.
That's right.
Oh my god. putting shots into this guy. Jeez. Finally, bro. What the? It cost me my battery-free run there. Rip. There's got to be something up here. Maybe not. That would have been really hard to do because there's so many. But I guess had we not dropped that early flare, well, I don't know. The flares didn't seem that good either because they totally just ran off. I would much prefer just to shoot them, I think. Oh, bro! Whoa! Maybe I should teach him. Let me burn them fully first, and then you shoot.
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake.
1 second, dude. 1 second. Nothing.
Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Kidding me,
Give
dude?
me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
No, you really
kidding?
should.
Give me the gun. No time for back talk. Pull them off, damn it.
All right, well. Sometimes the sensitivity is really weird in certain spots.
Scare them off.
Yeah, get back. What's up? What's up?
Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer.
Oh, I'm getting flanked. I'm gonna herd them.
Okay, it's over. Move it or lose it.
Let me just drop this one here. Go, go, go. See ya.
Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe.
Bro, are you kidding?
Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
I think. Hold on a second. Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh. Nothing gets by me.
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake. What I got for you? Monster!
I really feel like if he's trying to kill them, that is not the effective way to do it.
Fighting me! Like that, boy? Huh?
Nice job, Ultracore. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, they're gonna have nowhere to go here, so this is good. Whoa, whoa, what is happening? I don't know, but it's cool. It's really cool. God. It's about time.
Piece of cake, Wake.
Yo.
I got you, boy.
Nice, 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 nice. Oh, okay, that's new. Yeah, cool. Cool, cool. Nice. Can't even quick dodge.
Last stand.
Oh no!
Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Oh god, these flares are a nightmare.
Gun. They're coming.
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
I wouldn't mind if he killed this dude, actually. Nice. I could probably use this gun in a much more significant way. So I'll flare these guys, because we can kind of back them into a corner. It's much better.
Damn it.
Kidding me, bro?
Monster! Like that, boy!
That's good for us. Not really. Dude! Please kill him. Anytime.
See? Nothing to it.
That was literally a nightmare.
Let's cut the act now.
Could he be worse?
Where's my wife?
I knew you were going to say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're going to bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript.
Oh, he's the guy.
Suffer bad.
You touch her mouth.
He's the one making the threats. Dollar Tree flares. Yeah, pretty much, eh? What is that?
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry. No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him.
How did he get that vibe, though? How did
figure out my next move?
Is it because he read the manuscript and then things started happening? I guess so. I guess. Probably it.
On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign. And nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Yeah. Now that the darkness has turned on us. Where are we at, manuscript-wise here? Quite a few left. We might not be able to finish this episode, like to the end of episode 2. I have to jump off in about 15 minutes. But we'll see what we can do. Oh, jeez. We'll see what we can do. Suicides into the river. Spooky. What the frick?
What the hell?
Oh, I thought it was a manuscript.
Rusty had warned me about these traps. It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
Yeah, that was savage. Are we gonna always see these things shimmering? Yep. Okay, that's so dirty too, because up until this point in time, all that's ever happened with those shiny things has been like a manuscript. So you just kind of run at it. Oh my god. Frick. Oh yeah, and that probably immediately brings someone out too. Okay. Slow and steady, baby. Slow and steady. What? Ooh, okay, I don't like this. Hustle. Hustle. Okay. Okay. On the ground. That's actually pretty intense. This big boy's gonna be tough here. Kinda charging. You guys see anything out here? I should go check. It's like a ton of space out here, but for what? Oh my god. That might have saved my life. What the f- Come on. I was one shot short. One shot. Alan versus the darkness, 15 bullets. Chainsaw?
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
You know what that means. Oh yeah, here we go. Hunting rifle. That's a first. The other's been... It was a shotgun, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, they shouldn't leave these laying around. What kind of range does this thing have? Nothing special even. Whoa! I actually love the tapping R to reload faster. It actually has a tangible like increase on your anxiety levels when you're trying to do it. I know there's a big guy. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, I was blasting that dude in the air actually. That's nice. That's nice. Needs a bazooka? Seriously. Or some grenades. At least. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure that's not safe. Ah! What the? What was that? Oh, the goo. Okay, that's really nasty because, like, I'll never see that the first time. The only way I'll ever know it's there is because it's already hurt me. Which I guess is probably the point. Need some flashbangs. That could work, actually. That might be the ultimate solution. Nice. What am I doing with this? There's a page over there. If I fall to my death, don't be surprised. That was not smooth.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
What did you think of the Perfect Strangers series? 9 Perfect Strangers? I liked it a lot. Pretty trippy, obviously. Didn't really go where I thought it was going, which was also kind of a cool, nice surprise. We also started and finished another series called Squid Game, which I'm sure you guys have heard about. If you haven't seen it, I mean, I shouldn't tell you, but like, literally just stop now and go watch Squid Game because it's outstanding. Very, very cool. Very creative. Lots of like, I don't even want to say Easter eggs, but little things where if you knew, like if you watched it again, if you watch it for a second time, you'd be like, oh my God, like so much of it was, you could kind of figure out as you went. And yeah, that was really, really cool. Okay, so now obviously we can go here, but I don't want to say anything, and like I would love to get into Squid Game theories and stuff, because that's like pretty much all my TikTok has been for the past like week. But yeah, phenomenal.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff.
Thanks, Jeff.
Deputy Thornton
Appreciate
climbed
that,
up
man.
from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
I feel like Mulligan and this Thornton are kind of like an X-Files reference. I don't know if that's true, but gives off that sort of vibe. I watched Midnight Mass. So we watched, I think, 1 episode of Midnight Mass, maybe 2. Maybe 2. I'm intrigued, and I do want to go back to it. One of the things that people think is weird is my buddy comes to visit from Saskatchewan, usually every year for a couple of weeks. But last year didn't get to because of COVID, obviously. And we watch a lot of TV when he's here, like a lot of Netflix. We save like certain series that we all want to watch together and stuff, and that's pretty fun. We do a lot of other stuff too, but we definitely crush TV. So like all of the XCOM episodes and stuff have been pre-recorded for about 2 weeks so that I can take this time off and hang out with him as well. So it's kind of like a little vacation for me at the same time, which is cool. The darkness wears her face.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
Widowmakers? Is that what that woman is? Clutch. Hurry, Alan! Thank you. Good. I forgot that I had bullets left over still, so I should have been whipping this thing out. Great. Okay, the next like checkpoint that we have, I'll probably have to wrap it up for today. Just anytime that we see it, save. Oh my god. you be slower? I'm gonna have to flare, I think. Slow burn? Okay. Bit of an awkward place to stop, but... Oh, whoa, cool. But, it's gonna be awkward no matter where I stop, so... I'm gonna have to wrap it up here, guys. Guys, thank you for coming. This was really fun. Really, really fun. We'll be back with this later on this week. Widowmaker in the forest refers to dead wood, branches, or rocks that can fall on you. Oh, is that right? I didn't know that. So he could be referencing that, but I think it's probably double meaning, right? Guys, I'll be off. I'm in Toronto tomorrow and Wednesday. So I'll look to do a stream probably near the end of the week. Depends if any of our plans change. But after this weekend, most things should be back to normal. And I'm going to plan to do... few more streams every week. I really would like to do a stream of Age of Darkness Final Stand, a game I took a look at this week that would be super fun. Kind of like They Are Billions, actually, with some different mechanics. And yeah, I'd like to finish this, obviously. And then I want to get back to Mass Effect. A lot of things to do. And then I got to obviously finish XCOM. So yeah, good times. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate everything. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all the support, and I hope you had a good time. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you at the next one, okay? Follow me on Twitter if you want to get all the streaming updates, okay? Bye-bye. Kissies. Oh, yeah, Lemnis Gate. That's, Luckless and I are doing that on Sunday, actually. That one 100% is happening. So, yeah. Okay. Bye-bye now. Have a good